Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Rando Geek. All right, in this video we're going to talk about YouTube laying off another 100 staffers. This is in addition to Google laying off 1,000 employees last week for those of you that have not heard about that story. So we're up to 1,100 employees in just 2 weeks time frame. The link for this article will be down below for you in the description, and it is coming from Cord Cutters News. So let's check out what's going on here. Google has laid off 100 workers from its YouTube division as the company reduces staff as part of a restructuring tactic as it incorporates artificial intelligence into its operations. AI. Big shocker there, right? So the cuts mainly affected the creator management and operations team, they're saying, that manage YouTube's content creators, making its first corporate restructuring in a decade. The 100 people whose roles have been eliminated, they're saying, can apply for other positions at YouTube, according to TubeFilter, which is where they're getting this information. They're saying they have 60 days to find new roles before their dismissals take effect. Now, we all know how that's going to go. They're going to say that the majority of those customers will either have to relocate somewhere that's ridiculous and they will not be able to do, or they're just going to say that they don't qualify, yada, yada, yada. So a lot of people will be on the unemployment line, unfortunately. They're saying the strategy is part of YouTube's plan to bring its content creator management teams together under one dedicated central leadership in individual country instead of spread out around the world and loosely connected. They're saying the plan was laid out by Mary Ellen Coe, who took over as YouTube's chief business officer after Robert Kinsell, if I'm saying that correctly, left the company in 2023. So big changes going on with YouTube. I think we're all seeing that. Coe sent an internal staff memo that outlines how the changes will help streamline YouTube's business as the platform takes on an ever-expanding creator base and further develops its shorts and generative artificial intelligence tools. There was a statement here by Coe that says, as we have seen in the past few years, our creator base is broadening and diversifying from our most experienced creators to a new generation of casual creators posting on YouTube for the first time. Gen AI tools will further fuel new forms of creativity and bring even more creators to the platform. As the business evolves, we have an even greater need to ensure we're running the business effectively and meeting the needs of our users, she says. Of course, like I said, this comes after Google cut 1,000 jobs from its core engineering team last week, on top of continued layoffs and reorganization attempts during the latter half of 2023. They're saying this week the company also cut several hundred workers from its advertising sales team. So big money cutting here. I want to read a little bit more here. This is important here. The changes at YouTube won't cost any creators their partner manager support, they're saying, and the platform hopes it will enable the company to provide more support and scale core country-specific teams. YouTube will split its support team into two groups, one focused on creator-facing support and the other dedicated to customer user-facing support, to allow creators quicker access to specialized support. They're saying YouTube has shuffled teams across the company. All music teams will be consolidated into one global force that reports to Google and YouTube's head of music, Lyra Cohen. The platform also merged its support, media, film, and TV teams into a single global unit, which will focus on YouTube TV and NFL Sunday Ticket. And then this is important here. Google's chief executive Sundar Pichai said on January 17th that the company should expect to see cuts throughout the rest of this year, but not as many as they claim they did in 2023. So we'll have to see about that. But there you go. Like, more cutting definitely happening. And that's really what this is all about, right? Saving money. This is why these large tech companies are taking this route of AI. It's just much more beneficial for them to kick people out of a seat. There's no paychecks. There's no benefits. There's nothing. And you can never get an employee to work as hard for you as a robot will. And a robot will never answer you back. And a robot will never be late. But you're taking the human contact out of the whole part of a corporation here. You're replacing human beings with, generative tools that people are putting too much trust in AI. AI is supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be fun. You know, it's cool when it's in games and things like that. It's becoming too much. It's becoming literally scary. I saw, all right, we're going to have a little story time. I'll make it quick. But, you know, I saw an article on, was it X or maybe it was Instagram? I don't know. I think it was Instagram. And, you know, how all, you know, Samsung now and Pixel and iPhone had it first, you know, the face swapping tool, you know, and that's the big thing on the new Samsung, right? Because they're copying off of Pixel, and Pixel, I guess, might have copied off of iPhone, or they might have did it around the same time. I'm not sure who had it first, but I know Samsung is late to the game as far as the other two companies are. But either way, you know, there was this meme about, you know, face swapping. How dangerous is it though? Like literally anyone could just put your face on some other dude's face and pretend you're like somewhere you shouldn't be, send that to someone that they shouldn't send it to, and you look like you're doing something that you didn't do. You know, it's just scary. It's too much. It's out of control. And you can see how it's destroying the world. Like, so, you know, companies like YouTube need to really think about what they're doing. I understand they're trying to, you know, make as much money as possible, but quite frankly, at the end of the day, YouTube is one of the largest tech companies out there. I just don't see how they're not making enough to be profitable. If they want to go ahead and say they want to do some restructuring for the better of the business to better their customers, you know, that makes sense, right? There's maybe too many employees spread out. Maybe some of them are doing more than they should, and it's creating havoc, and they're not able to concentrate. They're doing a little too much work. Maybe they want to kind of consolidate most of their employees into the US where they're properly educated and trained and they speak English, and it be more beneficial for customers. But that's not really what this is all about. They might try to make it seem like that's what they want here. What they really want is to cut costs. As the bottom of the article says, there will be massive cutting throughout 2024. 2024 just started and we're already cutting. I mean, you already laid off 1,100 employees. You know there's more coming, and that's how you start the year. So I don't know. It's crazy to me. That's your update. Definitely wanted to share it with you because most of you, you know, follow what goes on with YouTube. You're watching YouTube now if you're watching this video. So it is important to know what's going on with, you know, what we watch, what we use daily. YouTube is a very big, important part of many people's lives now. We pretty much watch everything on it. I watch a lot of stuff on it. I watch all kinds of reviews. Okay. I even watch like product reviews before I buy anything. If there's some cool product on Amazon, you know, I'll watch it. And, you know, I've done some videos about things that I like, products that I'll buy, like a flashlight that, you know, maybe no one's really done a video on, a case that's not really popular, but I liked it. I feel like this is very important, and that's what makes YouTube really cool because there's not enough of that stuff. So everyone's doing Spigen case reviews or, you know, Casetify case reviews because those are popular brands, right? But the smaller stuff, the flashlights that are very well rated, but there's no videos demonstrating it. That's why I did one on a few of them. And same thing with some of my cases and whatever else. And, you know, I'll do more of those as time goes on because I just like doing stuff like that. I feel like I can help people. I know that I really enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. When there's not enough pictures or not enough for me to really get enough information as to whether I want to buy it, I like it. And that's why YouTube is really cool and really important. So I don't know why they say they're not making enough money. Maybe because most of us are using ad blocker. You know, it's very possible. And they're trying to force people on premium, but nobody's biting. Nobody wants to spend $14 a month, right? So I don't blame them. I don't blame consumers for not wanting to spend that. It's just a lot of money. And really, what are you getting? Ads, no ads. Not everybody wants to listen to YouTube music, and YouTube music is technically free. It is free. You just have to listen to an ad. So it's rough, but I don't know. I don't understand why they're saying they're not making enough money, and that's not what they're really saying, but that's the hint here, right? That's probably what they're trying to tell us by doing all this reduction here. Save money, make more money. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts of this process, what's going on here, what you think the real motive here is. I think they're just following the trend. They see that this is just the route to go. Everyone is following AI now. They're putting a little too much trust in it, if you ask me. But they figure it's a quick way to save a lot of money. If it doesn't work, I guess they'll just rehire some people. Either way, there's going to be a lot of people out of jobs. And unfortunately, this is just where we're going until, companies either wake up and realize that it's too risky to rely on robots to do everything, or I don't know, maybe some kind of law will be in effect. We'll see. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.